Hi friends, after a long time doing a video blog, and the purpose of doing this video blog is that I finished reading this wonderful book called Ikigai. This book is about, it tries to trace why Japanese people live longer, or why any people who live above the years, above 100 years, and what is so common about their lives, or what is the secret of longevity. And this book talked about multiple concepts, and there was a lot of things that I was able to resonate with. So I thought of doing a video blog. I did summarize this with a few key learnings for all my friends on Instagram and on WhatsApp. I was able to send out messages, but I thought that I wanted to store the learnings out of this book onto a video blog. So first of all, there are three things that Ikigai talks about for leading a long and meaningful life. The three things that they said is that you need to find your Ikigai. I'll just explain what they mean by Ikigai. Second thing is that they say that you need to live an active life, and active and meaningful life, and build social connections and stay moving all throughout. And the third most important aspect they try to explore is the diet that these people eat. And in the process of exploring how these people manage in the so-called blue zones where people live longer, they were able to see some similarities emerging and some concepts that they put forward. So what is Ikigai? What is finding Ikigai? Ikigai is an intersection of four dimensions of our life. The four dimensions are what we love doing, what the world needs, what we can get paid for, and what we are good at. Now, if any of these two dimensions interact and we are operating out of that space, there are many people doing work, and many people find meaning in life with only some dimensions, not all matching. For example, if what you love doing intersects with, you're operating out of the intersection of what you love doing and what the world needs, then that is called a mission. What the world needs and what you get paid for, if that matches, it's called a vocation. If you get paid for and what you love doing matches, it's called a profession. And if what you love doing matches what you're good at, then it is called it's called passion. But if all the four things interact and you operate out of that space, so you're doing things that you love doing, that the world needs, that you get paid for, and you are good at, it's called the Ikigai. So this was the concept that people who live longer are able to operate out of Ikigai. The second most important concept is how do people stay active, and why do people stay active? Why other people get bored too easily and they are able to cut off from people retire, and how do you continuously stay active? So they bought in this whole beautiful concept of flow. Love that concept of flow. He's saying that if you can find flow in life, you will be able to continue doing the work much longer. So there are multiple elements in finding flow. Now, if you do something that is too difficult, you tend to drop it. If you find something too easy to do, it becomes boring and people drop it. But if you are able to find the right balance between things that require a little stretch and you enjoy doing it completely, you will find a flow. So in multiple activities in your life, you need to reflect back and think, what is it in which I can flow? So this is something that they've discussed. There are many people in Japan, they particularly talked about, from making sushis to making porcelain to being engineers. People somehow or the other have been able to culturally find a flow in what they do, and therefore they are able to continue working longer. They don't retire in their life, and this becomes a secret to longevity. The second very important concept that they bought in is becoming anti-fragile. So anti-fragile, they explained a beautiful concept. They talked about Hercules and Hydra. There's some story that Hercules tries to kill Hydra, he cuts off one of the heads of Hydra and two grow instead. Which means that every time you're hit with a disaster or something that impacts your life, you come back stronger. We need to find ways and means of building this anti-fragility in life that gives you a purpose, that gives you a meaning, and that gives you a reason to wake up and fight across. So this anti-fragility, how do you build? Create multiple sources of income is one of the concepts that they talk about. Create multiple options. Don't put your entire eggs into one basket. have many friends, have a good social life. This was something that I was able to relate to very, very quickly. And the third most important concept that they talked about is all the exercise and remaining active, and they talked about a lot of Western ways of creating the mind and body connection and building it, and they've given some tips on yoga also. So finding some form of exercise that you feel like doing every day and you are able to move out, something that is not too difficult, not too easy, and you can continue doing, also would be something that will take you much further, and yoga fits in that bill very, very easily. So I think these were few of the concepts that this book discussed, and I just loved reading it. I wish you all find some time. It's an easy read, 180-200 pages. You'll be able to finish it in a couple of days, and I'm sure that it will push you towards finding your Ikigai. Thank you very much for watching this blog, and please subscribe my channel for the same. Thank you.